Okay, so let's talk about the massive upgrade that lisk LSK token is going to come in the upcoming months that we need to watch. Okay, so let's go into the LSK token. Okay, so right now, if most of you all do not know that what's going on in the LSK token, the important announcement. Okay, so let me break down the news for you. The announcing the LSK move to Ethereum ecosystem. Okay, so right now the LSK announces a strategic move to integrate with the Ethereum ecosystem as a L2. Okay, so yes, LSK is going to be a L2, and it's kind of a big thing for LSK and the LSK holders. And if you don't have, you can just hold LSK token. Okay, so let's talk about the important dates of when the L2 is going to come up and what we need to keep in mind for the upcoming L2 of the LSK. Okay, so now let's talk about the price impact on LSK, and then let's talk about the L2. Okay, so if you see, so right now we know that LSK is going to have a layer 2, which is going to be on the, which is going to be of the Ethereum. Okay, so if you see the LSK token and 1 year duration, you can see that the LSK token, the lowest was around 0.70 cents. Okay, so as this move is coming, which was around in Q3, they said that they're going to be a layer 2, and you can see that the price also is impacted if you see over here. Okay, because this announcement is not a new announcement. Okay, so for the people who don't know, it's in 19 December. Okay, see the date, 19 December it was announced, and if you see here also in 19 December, there only the price started to move on an upward trend because LSK is creating a L2 on Ethereum. Okay, so now let's talk about the L2. Okay, so for most of y'all, the important thing is the dates, the important dates. Okay, so now let's talk about L2 of the LSK. Okay, so how, here, this is the important one, which I think how we will do it. Okay, so the testnet deployment of LSK L2 ecosystem chain is set to take place in Q1. Okay, so it will be taken place in Q1. Okay, so most of y'all who will not know what is Q1. Q1 is of the months, it will be January, February and March. Okay, so right now the Q1 is already over, which right now if you see, it's already, testnet is already taking place and is already take place in of 2024 with developers launch in Q2. Okay, so the developers launch is here, which is here, Q2, which is April, May and June. Okay, which is right now happening, the developers launch. And the mainnet launch, which this is important. Okay, and wait, right here, and the mainnet launch anticipated later in 2024. Okay, so most of the people are aware that once before the mainnet, the price will always get impacted. Okay, so right now it will be launched. The mainnet date is not given, but after the testnet, we know that after the testnet, the mainnet will be launched, and it will be launched in 2024. Okay, so most of the people who don't have the token right now is a good time to be accumulating this LSK token. Okay, so right now let's talk about the things that will happen before the launch of the mainnet. Okay, so right now the LSK token, which is an infinite. Okay, so let's read this. Okay, so the LSK token will be moving from an infinite to a fixed supply. Okay, so that's going to happen in the coming days to the mainnet. The LSK token will be an ERC20 token on the Ethereum mainnet, allowing for interoperability across all dApps within the Ethereum ecosystem. Okay, so that's also it's going to happen, where it's going to be a ERC token, and it has to be, since it's going to be a L2 on Ethereum, right? Each L1 LSK token will be migrated to an L2 LSK token based on a ratio of 1:1. Okay, so they are going to be 1:1 token. It's not going to be 2:1. Okay, so that's common. So there will be a DAO vote to burn 100 million of LSK tokens. Okay, so they're going to burn the tokens. Okay, so that also will impact the price. Okay, so when they're going to burn, it's 2 months to 4 months after the migration. So after it's already either after the migrating to the L2, so then they're going to burn all the tokens. Okay, so now let's talk about the last two. There will be an airdrop campaign running in 2024 to 2025. Okay, so since the mainnet launch once the mainnet launch also in 2024 this year, there'll even be an airdrop from going from 2024 to 2025. Okay, now let's see the last one. There will be a staking campaign running before LSK moves to decentralized sequences. Okay, so this will happen in 2025, and this will happen in 2024 before the mainnet launch. Okay, so now once we know that for the most viewers who are watching, LSK is even giving a airdrop. I'll put the link in the description below. If you have to have, in short, you have to just have a minimum balance of 50 LSK, and it just started. If you see the date, they've given it on 6th May, and right now it's 13th May. Okay, so I can just read this on the airdrop. You need to have 50 LSK, not on exchanges. You have to have on decentralized. OS says it. Thus, LSK stored on exchanges or on-chain foundation address will not be eligible. Okay, so you don't have to have your LSK tokens on the exchange. Okay, so anyway, besides the exchange, you'll be given the airdrop. Okay, so if I want this airdrop, it will be, I'll put this link of the LSK blog in the description below. Okay, so now let's talk about the LSK token. What will be the best price to buying? Okay, so if you see the LSK token right now buying even at this price would be a good entry, since we are seeing on a long term, right? So for a good precise entry, buying it on this range at around $1.82 of LSK right here, if it comes back here, would be a good entry to buying here. And this entry you can say is the cheapest at around $1.61 one LSK. Okay, so if you are getting it on this range, would be a good entry, and even buying it at this range between 1.9 anywhere here would be a good entry, since we are seeing on the long term of the price impact of LSK. Even if you see here, you know that the LSK is going on a upwards trend, and if you see the highest LSK has ever gone, which is over here in this recent days, LSK has gone to around, see right here, you can see that LSK has gone around here, the highest being $3.91. Okay, so in the recent days it went to 3.19 cents. So remember, so think when the mainnet, in the launch of the mainnet, before the launch, it can even go to $9, right? So that's more probably, you can take it as $9 or $8 one LSK. Okay, so that's it for a crypto video. If you like content like this, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ping the notification bell on so you don't miss content like this and you're early to watch. Okay, so peace out, crypto fan.